Hey, welcome back to KJazz this morning. We have the American Red Cross with us with their emergency van here this morning. We have Susan here along with Leonard to tell us all about this. So what happens, when do you guys mobilize?
Well, when we're called by first responders, that's when the American Red Cross runs to help. We have these disaster action teams that are on call 24/7. And if there's a fire, a flood, an evacuation, first responders call us if people need us, and we run and help them with shelter, food, clothing, emergency essential needs, counseling. And then plus we're just there, we care. And that's a big part of it too.
Yeah, absolutely. You always see these trucks on the news, you know, during situations like you just said, but I've always wondered, what does it look like inside? Are you going to give us a little tour?
All right, well, let's open it up. Okay, now, Leonard, you drive the truck? You're kind of in charge of it, or what?
I do. I drive this. This is an ERV, an emergency relief vehicle. And what this service is set up to do right now is called mass care feeding. We can feed approximately 1,200 people in about an hour.
From this truck?
From this truck.
Wow.
1,200 people?
1,200 people in about an hour.
Okay, well, this doesn't include the food, though. They bring the food in.
Yep,
Yeah.
we bring the food in. So if we step up and in.
Okay.
These are called Cambros. This is where we put in our different food. And so we have our 3 different dishes, and then somebody sits there in that chair over there, and they're served right out the window. And you can see all the cutlery, the liquids, they're hot and cold liquids right there. So it's just a whole assembly line that's already set up, and everybody's trained to do their position.
Yeah, I guess you guys have this down to a science. Now, I guess donations are important too to the American Red Cross.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
It really helps us. Now, on the other side here, you can see this is set up for, like, if there's a local fire or any other disaster like that. We have comfort kits that we bring, which has the basic essentials, your washcloth, toothpaste, toothbrush, things like this. And, of course, for the little kids,
A Mickey
we give them a
Mouse
stuffed little toy.
makes it a little better.
And so then the water, and we also distribute water to the first responders, the firefighters, the police officers who are working on scene.
I see you have baby supplies too, I guess diapers, formula,
definitely.
things like that.
Yep, after a house fire, you don't think about those things, but what are you going to do if you have a little baby that's, you're just watching your house go up?
Yeah.
And so
Yeah,
we
they
have
don't
those
understand what-
necessities. That's what we
Yeah.
bring in, the emergency
Yeah.
necessities at that time.
What's the area you guys cover with this chapter of the American Red Cross?
This chapter actually covers a whole state of Utah. This is a
so you
regional
go
chapter.
anywhere then?
So we, if we're needed, we'll go anywhere.
Now, how many trucks like this do you have
In the United States, there's close to 300 trucks.
here in Utah?
And in Utah, we have 5 trucks.
Wow, great.
So-
Well, you guys do a great service. If people want to help donate to the Red Cross, how do they do that?
Susan?
UtahRedCross.org.
UtahRedCross.org.
323-7000, UtahRedCross.org. You can sign up to volunteer. You can donate right online. It's pretty awesome. We're helping people in disasters and help the community to prepare, and we need help to do it. We have like a staff of 11 and about 350 volunteers.
Wow.
But we need more.
Sure.
We'd love to have 700 ready to go.
Okay.
All right, well, Susan, Leonard, thank you very much for being with us, for bringing us up a little, an up-close personal look at the American Red Cross and the service that you guys do. So we appreciate that.
Okay, much more to come here on KJazz this morning.